Hello! Oh, actually, there's one thing I wanted to do, which was fuck with IQ. Because I can already hear my computer getting kind of loud. Okay. How do I configure this? I currently have the headset on, and I'm trying to look through it to see IQ settings. IQ is Corsair's RGB and fan controlling software. How do I do this? Here? Okay. Cooling. Quiet. Cooling. Quiet. Okay. Hopefully that keeps my computer at reasonable noise level. Okay. So, chat is working. Hello, plant. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. So, I should not have double audio. Is that correct? Am I doubled up? Because I have two microphones plugged in and recording, but it shouldn't be going to you guys. It should only be... I'm gonna actually double check that, because I don't want this VOD ruined. Where's my mouse? Alright, chat. My mouse is there. Options. Advanced audio properties. Blue Yeti background accidentally written in, like, basically leet speak. Yeah, okay, nothing else is on audio track 6. So if I do anything with this VOD, I have means of getting audio, but I don't need it. Okay. So, it only took a year, basically, 11 months, almost 11 months to the day, because, what, today's May 12th, right? Fucking Seeker the Mimic released on June 13th. Okay, hold on. Also, I need my chat to make sure it's fully at the bottom. Is today May 20th? Oh, Lamau. I don't take any sense of what time it is. It is May 20th. I thought it was May 11th for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. So. Hands. On. So, first problem, I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know if it's just gonna go into VR by default. I don't know. I don't have that much VR experience. When did Seeker of the Mimic become VR? Today. But this was a game literally designed... Holy shit. This was a game designed around being VR that hasn't had a VR mode in a year. So this is how they're handling the intro. Hi, MCM. So, I haven't... Like, I usually like to replay games. I never actually, like, replayed Seeker of the Mimic. And, my god, what a way of doing that. Yeah, it's non-PSVR 2. Okay, so, graphics. I want everything on high. If I cannot handle streaming Seeker of the Mimic with a 5070 Ti, then that's going to be very sad. Okay. Audio. Okay, how will subtitles work? Can I have an example? Okay, I'm going to turn on subtitles to medium. and hope that's okay. The subtitles in Help Wanted 2 for you guys were very bad, so I might turn those off, but we will see. Okay, adjust my headset so I don't instantly get a headache. Can you guys hear, like, the clicking of me adjusting the headset since the microphone is attached to the headset? I assume you can, and that's kind of funny. Okay, that feels pretty comfy. Alright. Let's just go. Oh, right, we start in the car. How is this gonna work?
Hey, buddy. This is Dispatch with FNaF Entertainment. How are you?
Oh, God.
Well, since you
okay, yeah, those subtitles.
Finished at 36 hours.
Those subtitles need to go.
I'm struggling to stay awake.
Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Okay, so does it do the static thing from Help Wanted 2? No, it doesn't. So you can actually see the fact that the tires are not spinning. Guys, look at our incredible van. Look at how good our tires are.
What? No, I'm doing it because you guys...
Yeah, well, I'm playing through Steam, but I'm using a Quest 2. But it's not on Quest 2 yet. And I don't know if it'll come to Quest 2 or if it'll only be Quest 3. Because the Quest 2 is kind of old at this point and not very powerful. Can I grab... Oh, no, my hands are just permanently affixed.
Everything he's been working on for us is now legally ours. So we're
yes, yes, you got the Mimic in the Edwin divorce. Good for you, hand unit.
Someone is still inside the building, moving around. Although the signal's a bit erratic.
We're actually running through holes in the ground. That's how we're moving. Yeah, this isn't a van. It's just a really, really shitty bike.
Follow these directions and find your way into that building.
I'm just walking away. I'm not driving. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, I've already hit my couch.
Dispatch out.
Oh, Dispatch. Go fuck yourself. Alright. Five Nights at Freddy's. Secret of the Mimic. It only took a year. I also don't know how to access settings, and I really need to kill those subtitles.
I just pulled up.
Oh, wow, this is different, because, like, yeah, the cutscene, they would have had to redo this cutscene, because this wouldn't really work in non-VR, or in VR.
Okay.
Thank you, Hasbin Fan, for the sub. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry for those of you who need to read. Subtitles are fucking dying. Okay. Also, I'm gonna turn the game up just a tiny bit for me. Okay. I have hands.
Look around you.
All right, let's get our data diver.
Walkie-talkie with two prongs sticking out of the top. Good job. Well done.
Am I supposed to just be in the floor right now? Don't tell me what to do. Okay, so can I... Did they add any interaction? Can I pick shit up?
Over and out.
Also, wait, I swear they said they were gonna add teleporting. Was that just kind of a little lie? Was that just kind of a bit of a bit? Because this isn't teleporting. Hold on. Wait, grab? Grab? Left trigger, right trigger, grab? 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 Grab. Okay, there we go. Well, here we are. I like how the autosave is just like, yeah, wherever. So, it's weird that I can't, like, freely use my hands. Like, I can't, like, just grab whenever I want. But these aren't, like, the Help Wanted hands. Okay, so the Faz wrench is in my stomach. That's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, you'll come back. You always do. Alright, so, Let's go explore. I can run. Oh, God. This does feel much better than the poppy thing we did yesterday. Hit this button. Edwin, let me in! Let me in! Talk to me, bitch!
The MCM facility
There we go.
is temporarily closed.
Yeah, I know. You got ripped in half by your robot, son. This place is familiar, like we were here almost a year ago. I know, right? However, this will explain why everything in Secret of the Mimic felt like a QuickTime event. Because in the PC version, you have to click in with your mouse and then do a bunch of random bullshit, as opposed to, you know, VR, which feels so much more natural. Oh, this is so cool. Could you guys imagine if they were like, you know what? We're gonna just do a fucking VR security breach. Speaking of security breach, that is not touching the ground. I wonder if they've had to reposition certain assets so that, like, VR works. Yeah, I know how to crouch. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna try... Fuck. Since my microphone is attached to my head, I'm gonna try not to use the camera, and I'm gonna just physically spin around. This is going to suck. Oh, God. Nope. Don't enjoy. Alright. Here we are. God, this gives such a better sense of scale. Like, this room feels big. Oh, God, frame rate. Okay, there we go. Chat, the frame rate is dying. Does this mean that the base Secret of the Mimic was like early access? I mean, I guess kinda. Yeah. The funny thing is, Secret of the Mimic, like, the first time it was shown off at, like, PAX or whatever, it was shown off in VR. And then it took a year after the actual game came out. Alright, guys. We could descend down this. Holy shit. Oh, this is so cool. This gives such a better sense of scale. Hi, Helpful!
The show's just begun. There's so much to be done. You want to be here to stay.
Monty! My boy!
Fantasy Workshop, where you'll quite simply be amazed.
Oh, this is so cool. Guy! He means fun. Alright, let's go see him. Let's go see the superstar. Oh, wait, no, first someone jumps. Yeah, you jump. Hit it, Mr. Octopus! Oh, he's big! Oh, he's a big boy! It's time to explore, step right out, don't be scared! Time to open the... And then they all die. Those look like eyeballs. Monty is dead. Alright, well... Hey, we can actually, like, see through stuff. Okay, so it does do the Help Wanted 2 static thing. That's, I mean, probably objectively good. But, you know, it's kind of sad because I wanted to look around more. Okay, can I... Alright, we've cranked the Rocktopus. Like, are these physics objects? Aw. I wish there was more physics objects. Okay. Yeah, my data diver is, like, in me. Which is unideal. Oh, good lord. Okay. Well, here we are. Let's check the mail. I wish the data diver worked a bit more satisfyingly. Oh god, this is gonna be fucking terrifying. Oh, sweet Jesus, no. Oh god. Okay. Oh god. Like, my experience with Seeker of the Mimic was that it was actually decently scary at first, completely gave up on being scary, and then kind of started to become actually scary again towards the end. This is gonna actually be terrifying, though. Also, now we have to fucking jerk it in VR. There we go.
Just follow the soothing sound of my
Oh,
voice.
fuck off, dispatch. Whee! The tiger section is gonna suck. Oh god. Also, you can see the silhouette that they added in a patch. There's just a silhouette walking up in that window over there now, which is kind of cool. So we can do what they want, or we could just upgrade our Faz wrench early, and I think that's funnier. How is this gonna work?
The soothing sound of my voice.
Ah! I see. Okay. Let's upgrade our data diver. Alright, so now we have to do the fun puzzles.
Just follow the soothing
Oh,
sound of
shut
my
up,
voice.
dispatch! Okay, end. That's mine. Okay, so, fucking, oh my god.
Follow the soothing
Shut up!
sound of my voice.
Moon.exe is right down there.
Hey, you made it.
I sure did. Could I tune this radio to a different channel?
And those who did are now out $20. Not that anyone here at Fazbear Entertainment was wagering if you would survive or not.
Boah,
How boring would that be?
boah,
But
boah,
seriously,
boah.
great job. Now that you're there, and it would be very difficult for you to turn back, I should probably level with you a little. We're still detecting
Oh,
movement in the
wait, this
building,
actually
and
works.
we
Oh yeah, this is
could
probably
find
how you
that
control the
might be.
computer.
Old Murray made some neat stuff over the years.
Old McMurray had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Conventions may have encountered some homicidal glitches in its programming. Now, these things happen.
Wait, was that the
and I'm
off
sure
button?
It's nothing to worry about.
Hold on,
But
what?
You should probably worry about it. He was working on an endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume or character, large or small, with the ability to take on the persona of the character it occupies. With the addition
Yeah, I want to try and stick my head.
We'll be working on some ideas.
Oh, it actually detects if I'm crouching. Okay, no, it does not.
Try to be quiet.
It does not like me doing
Always
this.
being mindful of the fact
I
that
can hear some of the audio.
could potentially be inside
Like, I could hear...
the character that you see.
Oh,
All right,
wait.
take a deep breath and
Hold on.
finish the job. And that's
I am under the floor. E-I-E-I-O.
finding a way to turn the power
I am currently in a ball. E-I-E-I-O.
from the data dive
Okay, I'm gonna stand up now.
different areas in the complex.
Where in my house am I?
Very important that you
I'm
update
facing the
data
cat who
diver
is asleep.
whenever you find an access station. This is not optional.
Fuck
Now we'll
off.
find that power room. Over and out.
Let me out of this door. What if I just leave the Faz wrench in the door? Does it come back eventually, or am I just out of Faz wrench now? Hey guys, look, it's a mouse. Do I have to crank you? I do. Elephant! Catch! Bye! I didn't crank him enough. That's sad. Alright. How the fuck are these honey puzzles gonna work in VR? This is gonna suck. Oh, we can see the arm of dead old Jimmy here. Hi, nice to meet you. Imagine dying in a big fat dog costume, nerd. The cat is currently asleep on the couch. Okay, so how do I do this puzzle? I think we found it better to start from the back. Oh god, even in these puzzles' natural inhabitat, this is still really janky. Turn. Okay, we did it. Cool. Alright, also we're gonna turn around and there's gonna be a bit of a dumbass. Hi!
Check. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Coach Z, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Come on back to the security office.
That is a reference to what? First correct answer gets a cookie.
Be careful along the way. We are seeing some strange readings in the area. You haven't seen anything
He
unusual
fly.
yet, have you?
Actually,
A bit.
Great. Head back to the security office, and I'll give you more instructions on what exactly we need to do.
Alright, let's...
Arnold, can you hear me?
No! I'm Roxy Cowboy. Howdy there, partner. Name's Stylo. Correct answer. Now give me my cookie. I appreciate the sentiment, but no. The correct answer is not just correct answer. Also, why do I have to turn to the left? I feel like turning to the right would feel much more natural. Alright, Fazwrench. Oh, I can't do this yet. Sad.
Well, that was quick. So, let's talk about what you're there to find.
You're not Starlo. I'm revoking your Starlo license. You can't revoke a license that I created there, bucko.
But that doesn't mean the idea is...
Saroba,
We think that endoskeleton has a lot of potential. And that's why
Yeah,
we
it's like,
retrieved
it's so
Murray's
much
original
potential
schematic.
that you use it to make a DLC to fix one of this franchise's biggest disasters. So much potential. Oh god, don't play with the controllers or I die.
Schematic that I don't know what is. You get that schematic, and with some luck, you can deactivate that endoskeleton and collect it for us.
Cowboys are legally required to change their surname to Cowboy, fun fact.
You need to reach Murray's executive suite. That's
Where'd
where
my
the
hat
schematic
go?
most likely is.
God, bending over and just having the game break your spine is not the play.
Not a problem. We just need to find stations to upgrade your data diver until you can gain access. They're all over the facility. In fact, there's a
Dispatch,
station up in the warehouse
I've played this
manager's
game.
office.
Can we skip this, please?
Before you go, take a hand crank for the security fence. Looks like you can get one from the inventory tube system.
My name is Dispatch. I built the tube system. It was difficult for me to stop by fucking yapping! Shut up! God, my house doesn't seal very well in terms of sound, and so I'm worried that the neighbors are gonna be like, what the fuck is he doing? Alright. What do you want? You wanted me to get a thing. I would like... Oh, I have a mouse! Oh, that's new. I have a mouse in my inventory. Why? That was not there at launch. Alright, let's get ourselves a crank. My hand is having a bit of a fit. Can you come here? Thank you. Alright, I want to see if this still breaks... Jesus, frame rate, calm down. I want to see if this still breaks the game. So this is the Mimic reveal. There he is. Alright, bye. I'm leaving. I'm getting the fuck out of town. Okay, so if I come over here... I should have just killed the Mimic. Also, okay, can I play this game sitting down? Because if I can, I will. Okay, so I can manually force myself to uncrouch. My data diver is now all the way over there for some reason. That's kind of odd. Okay, that seems to have fixed it. Alright, I'm gonna play sitting down for a little bit to try to prevent some motion sickness, because I can already feel it. Alright, is the Mimic still dead? Or did they fix this? Old McMimic had a farm. Do I hear him? Mimic Man. Chad, I think he's still dead. Okay, so we can still unload the Mimic. Well, game too easy. Alright. Sure, let's... Oh, I guess I should try to remember to take the Faz wrench out of the things I do. Let's check the mail! God, the Jackie chase is gonna be very interesting. Why is it so hard to interact with shit in this game? Alright, this little dumbass. Alright, 4. I will say, I'm glad that this finally exists. I do question whether or not making... Like, when I played Seeker of the Mimic, there were definitely certain things that felt... Was this machine always here? Or did they add this? I don't remember. Like, when I played Seeker of the Mimic, there are definitely certain things that felt, you know, made for VR. Primarily this little dumbass. But I never was like, damn, I wish I could play this entire game in virtual reality. Because, you know, it took me 8.5 hours, and a lot of it was, like, chases. Which is not really what I want from a VR game. Hey, boss, we had the finance test today. It's not graded yet, so I want to ask you in chat to sacrifice the Mimic for a good grade. Well, yeah, that's why we unloaded him. We unloaded him to sacrifice him for your grade. Let's go see the dumbass. Actually, first we have to go over here. You good? Eat that. I will say, something that is very cool is just how interconnected the MCM is, and that is something I really do appreciate. Because, like, technically it doesn't matter at all, right? But it does make this world feel so much more lived in, that on the other side of this broken door is actually, like, I believe the secret area that you can get to from going behind Jackie's box once she leaves. Like, they didn't need to make this place as interconnected and logical as they did, but it does help everything feel more real. I can put him on. Like, yeah, that vent leads to the other place. Alright, we send him to jail. Alright, let's upgrade the wrench. Good enough. Just take it. Okay, yes. Okay, that almost went badly. Okay, I don't like these puzzles in VR. Ben, it's been over a year. Can I please eat some food? I'm starving. Ah, if you've lasted a year, you can last at least 3. Talk to me in 2028. Okay, we have our Faz wrench upgrade. Can you go back into my pocket? Thank you. Alright, well, I need you again. Come here. Like, I was really expecting the Faz wrench to feel, like, supernatural, and it still feels really janky. It feels more natural in the PC version, which is saying something, because, like, everyone said that all the interactions in this game felt weird because they were clearly designed around being VR. Holy shit, you guys are massive. Alright, let's go see the dumb ass. You know what? Just for the sake of this VOD, I'm gonna tilt this microphone more towards me. Alright. Can I stick my head through the box and see her? No? Oh. Sag. Alright. Holy shit! Hey guys, remember when we thought she was actually gonna be, like, actually important? That was fun. They really made this design. And then we're like, yeah, 5 minutes. That's all you really need. Oh, I dropped my crank. Uh-oh, my crank is in the floor. Okay, I can crouch and pick it up. Cool. Here, eat this. Jackie, can I drop it in her box? No. Damn, that would have been funny. So, is my microphone in the correct position? I think so. God, you're fucking big. She's just like Vanny, bro. I know. I mean, at least in her case, she wasn't, like, designed to be the main villain, but they did kind of announce this game like she was gonna be. Like, I remember when we thought... I don't know if you guys thought this. Like, I thought she was the Mimic's base form. Like, oh god, don't do that. Like, I thought she was going to be the Mimic's true form. I was wrong. Are there any more silhouettes? I will say, in VR, these fake reflections actually work better. These look way more real in VR. So, credit where credit is due. Like, honestly, you could fool me that this was a real window. I don't know how it looks for you guys on, like, the OBS. But, like, it looks really good. Eat that. Alright. Hello, Proto Staff Bot Man. Can I interact with you? Can I take that? What are you saying?
Mail call. Please select your method of delivery.
I would like clown delivery. Okay, so now it's time for a lot of falling, a lot of running, a lot of quick camera moving, and Jackie. Chat, it is time for Ben to die. Oh, God. Oh, God, you're so much bigger in VR. And... Badoink. God, no. Oh. Alright. Get... Oh, God. Bye. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, my God. I just realized she has no... Can you calm the fuck down? I'm trying to read my chat. Oh, my God. I just realized she has no legs, and that might be foreshadowing. Okay, I thought I was too tall. I am kind of making this a bit worse for me because I'm sitting, and so that is kind of fucking with my perspective because, like, I feel like I'm 11 feet tall. However, I feel less like I want to die, and so that's kind of worth the trade-off for me. All right, adjust headset. Oh, God. You guys excited to hear that voice line about 17 times? I swear these streams aren't rehearsed. She has other... Do you have other lines? What is this place? Like the sewers? Or something? Like, why? Where are we? Does the MCM have fucking catacombs? Like, why am I here? Safety notice. Please swallow Pope Salon. Please swallow Pope Salon. Doesn't she appear above you here? Hi! God! Oh, I didn't see that on my first playthrough. And it's so much worse when it's actually above you. Holy shit, no. Okay. Chase time. Hopefully this works better than the VR Huggy chase we did yesterday. You think I could do the thing where you, like... Maybe that's why you have to actually be close to it. Maybe they didn't want you breaking it. Because, like, you have to be standing, like... Nope, okay, I can still break the game. Bye! Hi, Jackie! I'm gonna leave. Hi, dumbass! There she goes! Look at her go! God, you get such a better look at her down here. She is so cool! Also... Is this place gonna, like, deload at some point? Or am I gonna, like, just die? Jackie? Jackie? Not gonna lie, I don't like how they retroactively added the SB animatronics into this. I'm fine with it, mainly because they're more like going for, like, all these characters are like from a catalog, basically. And so, honestly, when I think about it like that, it's like you order different characters. It makes Pizza Sim... it makes Pizza Sim make a lot more sense. Like, you probably order your characters from the same catalogs. It makes those random suits that we see in FNaF 3 make more sense, which, I guess, like, kind of became the mediocre melodies. And, like, also does kind of tie this more to, like, the real world, where, like, character rights aren't necessarily tied to, like, the actual company. Like, Showbiz Pizza, who had the Rockafire, not Rockefeller, like I said in the original Secret of the Mimic playthrough. Showbiz Pizza had the Rockafire Explosion animatronics, and then they were purchased by Chuck E. Cheese. However, when that happened, they were originally planning on killing Chuck E. Cheese and just continuing to use the Rockafire Explosion because they were better animatronics. But when the company was sold, the original creator of them still had the character rights. And so Showbiz Pizza lost the rights to their own animatronic band, so they had to retrofit the Showbiz Pizza animatronics, which were better animatronics, and turn them into Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. And you can already tell by some of what I said in there are actually some parallels to things that FNaF did in its story, like the retrofitting the old characters. And so I think it makes it feel more real, personally. And I appreciate that. I like the world building. Alright, let's do this fucking chase and hopefully not vomit. Hi. God, you're creepy. Alright, let's get the fuck out. Oh god, no. Oh, sweet Jesus, no. Hi. Nope. Where's the music? God, no. Slap. Okay, there's the music. Oh, God. Her fucking stretchy arms extending past you is really freaky. And I like it a lot. No, Chuck E. Cheese was founded by Nolan Bushnell, founder of Atari. Co-founder of Atari. Also, I don't know why I died. I thought I was going fast enough. Yeah. Also, fun fact, Nolan Bushnell basically confirmed that people used to jacket in the Chuck E. Cheese suit. There's a line of him saying, "You have no idea what people get up to in the Chuck E. Cheese changing rooms, and you also have no idea what they get up to in the fucking actual suit." So, you're welcome for that information. If Chuck E. Cheese was a core part of your childhood, first of all, you're gonna grow up to be a serial killer, and second off, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but the founder of your childhood has confirmed some unfortunate things. Okay. Why did I die? That's great. I want you to shut the fuck up. We all scream because the end is near. Alright, I would like an autosave so I don't randomly die again. Thank you. Alright, this is where we have to slam the door on her dumb fucking face. Get fucking misdelighted, nerd. Alright, crank it. Crank it! Crank it! Come on! Full power! Alright! Jackie Chase, second try. Oh god, I might need an Australia after that one, chat. Venting. Venting. Is this where we fall? God, closing my eyes. Nope. I wonder if they ever fixed that stutter shock watermark. Also, can you still see it saying preview? I don't see that, but it's possible it's just in a place I can't see or the lighting's too dark. I can't see the preview text. Maybe you guys can. Do you think there will be a new ending? I think it's been confirmed no. Unless that, like, white spot is it saying preview. Because, like, this already released on PSVR. And so... hi! Oh, God. Oh, good lord. Oh, good, my motion sickness. Guys, look, it's the number 3. I don't know where it is for you guys, but for me, that loading is, like, directly in the middle of my vision.
Please respond. Over.
Okay. I don't feel too bad. But... I don't want to take an Australia because I'm worried about it breaking shit. So I think I'm going to keep going for a little bit before I Australia. Okay, so this is where the Mimic takes over, I assume.
Glad to see you
So
made it here
they
for
actually did
complicated
start with
weapon.
real dispatch.
So we did some digging to learn more about
And
that
then-
bothersome endoskeleton that keeps relentlessly pursuing you. From what we can tell, it was designed to keep Murray's son entertained while Murray worked. It would mimic the actions of those around it. At some point, the endoskeleton was exposed to some sort of violence, the details of which are a little fuzzy.
It fought in the war.
Endoskeleton then copied that
I
violent
love just
behavior.
seeing the
We
fucking...
came up with some
What's
great
your name?
ideas on how to protect yourself.
Purple Chungus.
Unfortunately, we came up with those ideas before the last technicians were sent in, and they ended up with less than positive results. So it seems that maybe distraction and avoidance are your best tools. as a direct confrontation will
Why are my hands
result in the
vibrating?
loss of some limbs.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Previous technicians considered it an honor to lose limbs in the service of their company, and I'm sure they would tell you that themselves if they hadn't died from blood loss. We expect you'll succeed where they failed. 1 out of 3 Fazbear employees.
Oh yeah, so
Go get 'em,
since
Tiger.
the Mimic now is
Found
in
the location of
control,
another upgrade station in the
it's
showrooms.
like the Mimic knows what happened to
Get
the
there, you head back
technicians.
through the welcome show.
Cause
That's
like,
the room where you entered the building.
I assume hand unit
Check the
or
monitor.
dispatch
Send you a camera feed. Go
kinda knew what
back.
happened.
Turn out.
Also, I mean, I guess you can kind of see this is the main show, but like not really. Like I guess dispatch kind of knew what happened, but I don't think they knew explicitly what happened. Cause all they really had was motion sensors, right? Alright. The Mimic can be in this opening area, I think, from now on. And so,
Good job. You can reach the lobby from here.
do you think VR improves the game?
Lobby doors have been locked
I
for
mean,
some
it makes it a
short
lot
time.
cooler.
Whatever that means. Look for a control station.
I don't know if,
Get
like,
those doors to open by restarting the
improves
function program.
just because, like, for me, I like VR. Genuinely, I like VR, but for me, VR is such a detractor of experience in terms of just comfort and usability. Like, you know, everything that VR does that makes it super cool can also be seen as a downside in certain ways. And so, like, if I wasn't streaming, and, like, I'm not gonna make a promise that I'm gonna beat the game in VR, but, like, if I wasn't streaming, I might try this, go, wow, that's really cool, look around, and then stop, right? I want to play more of it because I'm streaming, and I want you all to see, and I want to play it with y'all because that's kind of fun. But, I don't know. It's still a good game. Like, I've been kind of critical of Secret of the Mimic in terms of how fun it is. Secret of the Mimic is still a damn good game. I would call this an 8 out of 10. It's just an 8 out of 10 that's not that replayable in my opinion. But I don't think a game necessarily needs to be super replayable. Obviously, it's better. I prefer my games to be replayable, but I am perfectly fine with a game being just a solid... I think it, took us 13 hours to get all 3 endings, and I very much cheated because I didn't want to do certain things. How do I interact? Wait, what? Am I dumb? Did I hit the... There we go. Alright, let's reset the welcome show. Oh, I ripped my Faz wrench out, Lamau. Oh yeah, also there are catwalks up there. I really hope they update the gun mod. Can I get in here? I can. Where's this? Oh. This leads to over here. Right. I don't think this helps me. I guess I could put this thing away. Because the Mimic is in the next section. Watch me get killed to the Mimic here. Uh-oh. I was kidding about that. I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. Chad, I've made a mistake. I heard him. Mimic Man. I will say it's definitely freakier in VR. I think I just kind of got unlucky on my first playthrough because, like, the Mimic didn't show up that much for me. Oh, God, I don't like that. This right here feels a lot more classic FNaF. Looking through a window as an animatronic walks by. I will say, my biggest problem with Secret of the Mimic isn't even the gameplay. it's, I never felt, personally, I don't know about you guys, I never felt that these were the same character. Like, I never felt like I was running from the Mimic. I was running from Dolly. I was running from this thing. I was running from Jackie. And, well, that honestly probably makes it more interesting. Like, just only feeling like you're running from one character, I guess, could feel kind of repetitive. But, like, I kind of wanted the Mimic to feel like Mr. X from fucking Resi 2. Right? Also, I need to go that way. And he went that way. And I don't like that. How do I... Also, I don't know enough about Secret of the Mimic. How do I deal with these fuckers? Fuckies? I think I was trying to say Jackie and fucker. Just book it? Okay, time to die. Bye. Grab the Phas wrench. I don't like your breathing. Wait, is that Arnold breathing? Is that Arnold being afraid? None of these guys have names? No, they do! They have names. I just never learned them. I don't know. That was fucking Grimace. Grimace Chungus. That's his official name. Okay, which one of you fuckers is it? Okay. So, we need to get... Where? It's over here. Oh, wow, they made those louder. Okay, now we're in here. Yeah, okay, now we have to do this elevator puzzle. Why is it darker looking in VR? I might have brightened it a bit for my first playthrough, just to see shit. That's actually one of the funniest criticisms I've heard of, like, Let's Players and streamers, is people going like, God, why do they always ruin the games by turning the brightness up? It's so you can fucking see shit. We're trying to make it look like you're not watching the game on a 2008 Dell monitor. Yeah, I would prefer that the game be more, like, scarily lit while also having the things be visible, but, you know, I didn't light the game. What do we have? We have that one.
Attention! Elevator maintenance is required.
Yeah.
Refer to the repair cassette for instructions. The repair cassette is conveniently located on the second floor balcony. Please enter the following code to retrieve
All right.
the repair
Someone remember this code.
0158.
That's the same code. I actually do remember that. My boy. Guys, we could pet him. Hello? How do can I pet you? Like, can I interact with you? Good boy. I love you. I love you, my sweet boy. It's gonna be okay. The Mimic won't get you here. Can I take him home? Can I just, like, grab? I would like him. Oh yeah, I think that's that's another dead guy. You can see his legs sticking out. I didn't notice when I first played this game how many fucking actual corpses there were. Now, you know, in classic FNaF gore fashion, they absolutely chickened out because you can't actually really see anything other than just legs. Oh no, legs. But it's still, like, probably, it's the most, like, violence we actually see rendered. You have a light in your eye. Does that mean you're the... How do I get in these? Like that. Okay. Who's alive? Hi, B. Do you guys know that according to all known laws of aviation, there should be no way for fat-ass Mimic Man here to buzz around? Now buzz off! How do I get out? Ah. Are you coming up here? How did I do that? 0, 1. I'm hiding because I don't know where he is. And he's... I don't like that just analog stick makes you leave. Oi! B-bitch! Where are you? I have to, like, go through my couch. Yeah, I thought you were coming upstairs. Hi! Okay, so we don't have, like, a Faz watch for our cameras. So, but we do have the means of, you know, seeing shit by just doing that. Hi. Come here often? Do you like to swim? What are your interests? That tapestry? It's a nice tapestry. I think it's more of a poster than a tapestry. We're not in the fucking Vatican. I don't know why I called it a tapestry. You're just a happy little guy. Look at him go. Oh. Okay. Bye! Oh, you're possessing someone else. Wow. Huh. They probably could have handled that one better. He just fucking Thanos'd. Oi! Bubba Finn's dumb little brother. Can you feck off? I need my mixtape. They really like that poster. Kids these days. My guy, go to the first floor. That's where the buffet is. I need to go that way. And stop burping. It's rude. Also, I think I've fucked up my tracking a bit. There we go. Can you go downstairs? Yes, you're looking at your lovely wife. She's very beautiful. Go down the stairs. Boink, 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 boink. You need tuba music. You're also kind of floating down those stairs, but if I wasn't in the current position I was in, I probably wouldn't see that, to be fair. Okay. Can I have? Hello? 015. I did that. 0158. What? Chat? Oh, wait, hold on. Chat, what's the code? It's apparently 5. I thought it was 0158. Also, Casper was here. Thank you for the 10 bits. It's 0158. Oh, he just took over another dumbass. Oh, I'm gonna die. Hi! Oh, it's the wife! We weren't given a 5th number? Fucking Fiona! What the hell? Oi! You set me up to die!
Attention! Elevator maintenance is required.
Yeah.
Refer to the repair cassette for instructions. The repair cassette is conveniently located on the 2nd floor balcony.
I want my big gulp.
Please enter the following code to retrieve the repair cassette. 0158.
Anything else you want to say? There's a fifth number. Okay. Well, fuck you too, Fiona. No wonder you fucking died. I'm glad you got fall-fested. Am I just dead? Probably. Mimic Man? Are you gonna... What just happened? Mimic Man. You're really liking the elephants today, huh? Yes, go stare at your wife. Yes, yes, your wife is very pretty. Good job. Now go away. Mimic wants to be addressed. Mimic, I kind of am gonna need an Australia soon. All this leaning isn't very good for me. So if you could go downstairs, I could enter that code wrong because Fiona's a little bit of a bitch. We could go on with our day. That would be great. Lovely, even. It would be swell. Mimic Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Mimic Man, cross to the journey to the corners of the MCM's a real trip. Mimic Man, crust of a mimic, praised by the sand, soaking up the thirst of the land. Mimic Man, are you down the stairs? I think so. Zero, one. Okay, it didn't even... Well, that just seems unfair. I think, yeah. I somehow hit the buttons at the same time. It didn't even register one of them, and it still counted. The fuck? Okay, so it is 0158. This is just kind of janky. Also, that seemed unfair. Hi, Sans. Get to the locker. You are puppy guarding, Chungus! Excuse you! It's rude to belch. I will say, I liked Secret of the Mimic a lot, except the parts where I had to deal with enemies. Okay, adjust the headset. Don't touch the stick with your chest. Yeah, Secret of the Mimic was great, other than the times when you had to, like, run away from enemies. Which sounds like that would be a lot of the game, but honestly, the amount of free-roaming enemies in this game isn't that much. It's like, I much prefer the chases. Chat, I've also been kind of considering if I want to stream Tears of the Kingdom, because I want to replay that, especially now that I have a Switch 2, and can make the game look even better and run even better. And I kind of want to do that, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet, but I kind of want to. Okay, so just error this out. Okay. 0, 1, 5. Ha! You motherfucker. Are you gonna, like, just deload? Yes. Okay. Who are you taking over? Good thing I got in the walker. You gonna go stare at your fucking wife again? No. Okay, you're actually gonna just go directly downstairs. That's very nice to do. Okay. I'm gonna hide over here. Because I don't see him. Yeah, but I don't know if I can really walk away right now. I guess I could go back, but that's a lot of loading, and I don't know if I could take this with me. So, I'd prefer if you just walked back upstairs. Why is there just a cup in a display case? Edwin, you clearly didn't have that much going on in terms of inventions. I need to go that way! Elephant man, don't take me by the hand, I would like to live. Yeah, you're staring right at me, buddy. Can you go, like, that way and, like, up some stairs? Or are you just gonna vanish? I think he's gonna vanish soon. Yeah, okay. Okay, you wanna buzz off upstairs? That'd be cool. Thank you. Open the door. Okay, we have our audio cassette. And so we should get an autosave soon. There we go. Thank God.
Hello, employee. If you're listening to this,
Hi, Fiona. You died. Lamau. I'm not personally planning on dying, so I don't really know why you did.
Anyone trapped inside is able to climb out between floors. If not, tell them not to worry and to lie flat on their backs and grab the side walls until repairs are finished. Please follow these simple instructions to reset the elevator. First, open the Repair-matic box.
I've already done that.
It may already be open, but if it isn't, then do that.
Thanks.
Next, turn the power off.
Listening to Fiona is like when you Google something and the
Once
AI
elevator
overview comes
is
up.
off,
It's like, great.
remove any obstructions
Not helpful.
from the exposed machinery.
Alright, can I wear
When
this?
the machinery is clear of debris,
I am the
push the
mimic.
button crank clockwise to raise the elevator.
I am the mimic. I speak for the trees. The trees are saying, break their knees. That's why I ripped my dad in half. Okay, crank it clockwise. I didn't mean to hit a button. I
Push the green button to open the hatch.
bonk.
You are now safe to get under the elevator.
Alright, this is not gonna be
There's a
fun.
note here. If the elevator is out of alignment, adjust the thing that balances it. That's what it says. Oops, hold up. I almost forgot. Make sure the emergency brake is on before attempting any repair. To realign the elevator,
Nope.
use the sliders to rebalance the load weight alignment doohickey. And
Okay.
please, bear in mind, if anything does go wrong, we want you to know that it's not your fault.
Thanks, Fiona.
It's another... Great. now that I
All right,
assume
we've
you are
played
done
Ruin.
with the alignment,
I love how
use
I'm
the
writing an
diagnosis
important
and repair
paper, and all I
function.
hear in the background is just boss screaming on the top
Input
of
the
his
following
lungs.
code
And now he's
using
talking
the
about
buttons.
trees. Yeah, okay.
2,
2,
1,
2, 1,
3,
2, 1, 3.
4,
Okay, 2, 1, 3, 4. 2, 1, 3. And give 4 a good old slap.
Now, disengage the emergency brake and back out carefully.
I think that minus AI thing stopped
the hatch.
working. Okay, close the hatch. Bonk.
Reset the crank. Turn on the power, and you are done.
Alright, we fixed the elevator. Do you guys know what time it is then? You guys know who it's time to go see? Oh, I can't pick him up once I've dropped him, that's sad. Wait, hold on. Chat? Okay, I have discovered what will be the speedrun skip. I don't know how yet, but this will be the speedrun skip. You can kick this elephant like a soccer ball and use him to ride things. I don't fully know how this is helpful, but it will be helpful. Also, how do we get in there again? Don't we drop down through the ceiling? Yeah. Okay, how do we get... Ah, this vent. Has this vent been open the entire time and I just didn't see it? That's very possible. Oh, no, you had to lower the elevator to get up here. Right. I recall. This is why you should listen to people who tell you things in a game that you haven't played in a year. I guess I have played the opening of Secret of the Mimic a couple times on stream, because... Oh, right, we need to come in here for a crank anyways. So, I had to come in here. Alright, Chica's Party World in the Animal Crossing font. Oh, you need the crank to just get out of here, so I actually didn't need to come in here. Never mind, I'm dumb. Chat, ignore me, I'm being dumb. It's been a year already? Almost. It's been like 11 months. I apologize if I hit the microphone with my shoulder. Alright. Go to the Shadow Realm. Can I just stick my head through the... No. Let me in. Let me in. Okay! We've done it! Oh! And now, it is time for the big lad! Hello, my friend. I love you. I love you dearly. You're very good. I know we all love Big Top. However, I have a feeling this section's gonna fucking suck. So, yeah. Because this place is actually hard. On the best of days. And the VR is gonna make the honey puzzles not very good. Okay, I would like an autosave in case I break everything. And then I would like an Australia. Okay, so we found it better to start over here. How do I interact with you? Oh, do I have to grab... Oh, okay, no, so they actually did change how these work. You have to grab the little part that sticks out. There. And there. Okay, so they do work better than I gave them credit for. Let's see the lad. That's our autosave.
Experience the latest in Carnival and Midway games.
Oh, my boy. It's nice to meet you. And, alright. I'm gonna take an Australia, chat. Okay. Hey, you know what? I've been playing for an hour. We're pretty far. And I haven't needed an Australia yet.
Please take your complimentary ticket.
I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Can't enter without a ticket.
And then we'll continue. If I can find my mouse.
Is required.
Putting my microphone on my headphones again.
Ticket, tenor.
But how did Australia end up happening? I put the headset upside down. That was it. And then people were like, we're in Australia. And then so VR breaks just became known henceforth as Australia time. Ow, I stubbed my toe.
A ticket is required.
Chat, I got Dr. Pepper Freezies. The problem with them is that they're really big. And so I kind of want one, but they're large. So they take a while to eat.
Can't enter without a ticket.
It's really fun being able to talk to you fuckers just...
Please take your complimentary ticket.
I rewatched that stream recently and hate to say it, but I made Australia. I think you making Australia made it into the video. I think I used your chat message, Ghost. It's really funny that I could just pace around my living room and still talk to you guys. Like, I'm just wandering around, and it's just like, yep, you can still hear me. This fucking headset mic is kind of really funny. I'm gonna take a picture of what my dumbass looks like right now.
Ticket, tenor.
I look very tired.
Ticket, tenor.
If you want to see what my microphone looks like right now, there. What a good, flattering picture of me. Also, you can see my family's collection of Pez dispensers. Around the room, around the room. Oh yeah, also, whenever I'm back to my normal, there are 2 ducks in my front yard. Hell yeah. Hey ducks, you guys wanna come watch Seeker of the Mimic VR? But anyways, next stream where I'm back to my normal setup and not in my living room, remind me to play, like 5 minutes of the Antisocial's Pizzeria Simulator, because I wanna show off A, the rare screens, and B, and much more importantly, Midnight Motorist GB, because it is so good. Like, Midnight Motors GB, which did not make it into the video other than, like, a fake mock-up I made. It's so much better than the mock-up. It looks so good. It's really hard. We were assholes, and it's so fun. Fun fact, I nerfed that and nuked a bunch of cars, and it's still really hard. Oh yeah, you guys are probably still listening to fucking Helpful. Lamau. Alright, here. I'll mute the game.
Please take your couple of...
Alright, chat. I'm sorry, but I want a Dr. Pepper Freezy. So, oh god, the slurp ASMR. I guess while I wait to eat this Freezy, I have a question for you guys. It's not, like, a funny one. It's more just something I've been thinking about. So, I've been thinking a lot about self-driving cars. For some reason. And, like, okay. So, let's say... I don't know how many people die, like, just, like, in the US alone. But, like, there are several thousand people who die every year in car crashes, right? But most of those, like, don't cause lawsuits against major companies unless there's, like, a design flaw in the car. Because it's just, you know, someone speeding or something, and then kaboom, right? And so, the reason I think self-driving cars will never happen is because when a self-driving car accident will occur, it will absolutely be the company's fault, right? And so, that will lead to, like, you know, major lawsuits, yada yada. But I've just been thinking, how do you handle that? Right? Because, like, chat, you are currently listening to the sound of my landline telephone, if you can hear it in the background going off, because we live in the year 1984, apparently. But, like, let's say self-driving cars manage to take, like, deaths from car accidents down from, like, several thousand a year to, like, 50. 50 deaths a year. Those 50 deaths would cause way more of an impact than the several thousand. And so, like, I don't want to let companies get away with murder, obviously. But how do you deal with that? You know? Because, like, if every car is self-driving, and, like, everyone, like, and so death rate is significantly lowered, but then there's still, you know, occasional accidents because systems can go wrong. How do you deal with that? Like, I'm genuinely curious because, like, I feel like the only way for mass self-driving car adoption to take off is you have to just be okay with allowing companies to kill a small amount of people. Which is not good. For the record, I'm not saying, hey, yeah, we should just let Tesla murder people. But, like, black boxes like planes? Well, yeah, but if they're self-driving, the car will always be in the wrong. That's the thing, right? Like, if every car is self-driving, it will always be the car's fault. Yeah, I know companies kill people all the time, I'm not saying, but, like, if you want full self-driving, which would still be better, you would have to then allow companies to kill a small amount of people. Right? And, like, no, because different companies have different cars. Good point, actually. However, you fail to realize that we're at the point where you think there's going to be different companies in the future. No, it's just going to be the car company. You think there's going to be competition? No. This feels like the train question. Yeah, like, it is kind of a trolley problem. Like, yeah, like, IRL trolley problem. Except, like, it's more, it's not will you pull the lever? It's do you allow companies to tie one person to the track? or do you allow God to tie 5 people to the track, you know? Because, like, 50 deaths a year objectively would be better than, you know, the several thousand deaths a year caused by non-self-driving cars. But if we want that, we then have to allow companies to get away with murder, like, legally. And we do not want that. We do not want to live in that world. We already live too much in that world. Anyways, enjoy that fun thought experiment and try to not lose your mind, because I've been thinking about this for months and I don't fucking know. I'm back. I left right after Jackie. Where are we currently? We're discussing whether or not corporate murder should be legal for the benefit of society. I need to DM this question to Magnus. That's who I need to DM this question to. I know he wants my ticket, but I'm eating my Freezy. I'm not going to eat all the Freezy. I apologize for the chewing ASMR. They should give everyone a free helicopter so people use cars less. What's a Freezy? I think people in Europe call it like ice lolly or something. It's basically just a tube of frozen sugar liquid. Mine is Dr. Pepper flavored. Like, they're not quite a popsicle. Like, they're not a popsicle, but like, same idea. No, not quite a popsicle because it doesn't have a stick. We call it a slush puppy? No, a slush puppy is a cup of, like, frozen... It's like a cup full of, like, frozen slush that is, like, blue flavored. Also, slush puppy is, like, an actual brand. Okay, so... I'm gonna put this partially eaten Freezy back in the freezer so that I don't seep Dr. Pepper liquid. Fuck. I put too many Freezies in the freezer, chat, and my freezer is not very big. Alright. I need to remember that's there. Yeah, it's in the plastic tubes. Alright. So I shoved my... Uh-oh, no, I think it is frozen. Okay. Yeah, we're leaving Australia. Actually, I have a story about Freezies. So, why am I in hell? So, my elementary school... Oh, it's hand tracking me right now. Cool. Hold on, I should maybe wait to tell the story until I have a microphone attached to my face. My headphones are so fucking tangled, and I'm trying to untangle them blind. This is far from ideal. There we go. You're the right one. Alright. I just hear... Okay, no, I also need to remember to unmute the game. Okay. So. Unmute game. Okay. Ugh. Chat, come back. I miss you. Thank you. Okay. So chat's always on my left hand, my watch hand. Please deposit 5 coins. Alright, let's see if just resetting my view fixes shit, or if I'm gonna have to reload the game. I have a feeling reloading might be necessary. I don't know.
Please take your complimentary ticket.
Okay, and then I want to sit on the couch.
Can't enter without a ticket.
Oh, shut up, helpful. Okay, so,
A ticket is required.
in my elementary school, we had this thing called Fun Day, right? and it was run by, like, the older grades. I was in grade 6 when it was run, and basically what Fun Day was, it was a day towards the end of the year, right? Where...
Tickets, please.
Oh, there's the line. Where there's just a bunch of, like, mini-games and activities for the kids to do. Like, the younger grades go around in groups, and they do these games. And then at the end of the day, they get a nice big jumbo Mr. Freeze. Let's see if I can use VR scale. It's a Freezy about this long. I don't know about how VR scale works.
Tickets,
Because in the actual context of the game, this looks like a meter long. It's not a meter long.
Tickets,
It's
please.
probably like, I don't know, just Google how long a jumbo Mr. Freeze was. Now, we were told we would also get Freezies.
Please.
We got the tiniest motherfucking Freezies ever seen by man when these kids were going around having fun. Some of the activities were inside. It was like plus 29, plus 30. I was outdoor all fucking day. I was getting baked by the sun. And I get this tiny fuck-off Breezy as a thank you. While these kids, who got to have a whole day of doing nothing but fun, got the, you know, freeze of girth. I'm still mad about this to this day. Oh, my boy. Oh, you're so cool. I want to be in you. Hey, quick question, it's a little weird. Did they fix your wire on your Data Diver? In the normal game, it's squiggly and curled. On the PSVR, it's just a straight line. My Data Diver is... Why are you over there? What? It's straight. Which, honestly, I think makes more sense for VR. I don't think it's like a thing that needed to be fixed. Why is my Data Diver in the fucking couch? Hold on. How did I do this before? This was fine before. Give me a second, chat. Okay, Data Diver. Now you're in my crotch. Kinky. What the fuck? How did I make this work before? What, did I, like, sit forward? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's still straight, but honestly, I think I prefer that. Yeah, the squiggly wire makes, like, looks better. And if this thing was real, it'd probably have a squiggly wire. But for VR, having it be like this, I think just makes more sense because it's easier to animate. Now, why it attaches to nothing, I don't know. It's supposed to attach to your belt. I'm not sitting 100% correctly, so that's not really the game's fault. I thought he was about to say, I want the Grinch, and I'm like, I'm not him. Should we go to the Storytime showroom, chat? A mystery present, you might win! Bitch slap helpful. I swear I heard helpful just say, oh, get fucked. Okay, ball toss. And also I want to head to the Storytime showroom. Nope, hit him. Suck my balls! Okay, I don't really care about winning. Okay. So now we could just go for it, right? Or, no, I think I do have to wait for the third one, right? Because I don't want to have to do a speedrun skip. Okay. Let's go! Let's go try to open up story time. Oh, wait, no, I do have to deal with the mimic here. Oh, God. Oh. My ball. I don't want to deal with the mimic. Do I want to do this right now? I just kind of want to open up the path.
Tickets, please.
What does this button do? What does this button do? Oh, bye, ball. Where am I? Okay, so up there is like the end of the big top sequence. Okay, now that I'm just holding the Faz wrench, I'm gonna reset my view. Because I don't... Like, all I want to do is open the path so we can get here later if we want. Except, I'm not playing on New Game Plus, so it doesn't matter. Hide. Hello. So what were the problems with PSVR? When Ben pressed the button, I got a Discord notification, like the Mimic sent me a message at that moment. Oh, hi, you're like the red version of the bird from Ruin. You got quite a haircut on you. But like, what was the issue with PSVR version? Like, I heard it was just buggy, but like, how? I would like vision. It was just a mess, glitches, visual issues, some collectibles aren't possible to get, and major crashes. Like, the only glitch I have found, other than that keypad being kind of janky, is I was able to get off of Jackie's elevator. Are you gonna, like, just pop out of existence? My headset isn't connected to my PC with a wire. I'm doing this wireless. My PC is over Ethernet, though. And also my PC is, like, literally right there. Because my setup, my computer is in my living room. He needs to speak to the manager. It does kind of have that Karen haircut. Karen, can you fuck off, please? I've recently watched like all of Daredevil, and so the name Karen has very different connotations now. Because Karen is awesome. Karen's a badass. I like how I could just hear Big Top in the background. No, seriously, why does that Mimic suit look like my homeroom teacher? Okay, homeroom is more of a thing in America, right? Like, do you guys go to homeroom regularly? Because my homeroom, I went to, I think, you would go at the start of the year for documents, and that was it. Are you gonna kill me? What are you, huh? Why are you mad? Karen, you want to speak to the manager? Oh, do they actually hear? What's homeroom? It's like a class where they don't teach you anything. You just kind of sit around, and it's a way of getting all the students together. I think in America, you do, like, morning announcements there. And, like, that's where people will pass out, forms. Like, I think we only did homeroom once at the start of the year, and then once, like, 2 or 3 weeks later in September for passing out pictures. Like, the forms to order your school pictures. I think that's it. And I think that eventually even became digital. Keep in mind, I have a really bad point of reference for what for what just, you know, Canadian high school is supposed to be. Because I got one mostly fully normal year. Grade 12. Grade 9 was cut off by COVID. Grade 10 was fucking wild. Grade 11 wasn't weird because of COVID, but I genuinely do not remember certain months in their entirety because it was the most stressful year of my life for reasons I am not going to get into. And then grade 12 was fairly normal. Okay, so I've cranked the generator. Where, I guess I follow this cable up. I don't think is it that box? Yeah, grade 10 was the year that, grade 10 for me was 2021. No, grade 10 was 2020, so like September 2020 to 2021. And, yeah, that year we went back in person with this system that they called the block system. And so basically, instead of 2 semesters, you would have 4 blocks. And instead of 5 roughly hour-long classes every day, you would have 2 2-hour classes, and then you would have 1 class at the end that was the standard length. For some reason, my school still referred to the last class as period 5. So it went block 1, block 2, period 5. It was very stupid. And then, when they realized, hey, packing 30 people together in a room, even if they're less moving around, still, you know, spreads COVID. They went to the hybrid system, still on block. So basically, every other day you would go to school in person, and it was divided by your name. This was before I had made more friends, and all of my friends were, their last names started with M to Z, and, I was an A to L. And so I just had no friends. It was really cool. However, I think everyone gave up, including teachers. And so, if you just wanted to sit in class, that's a problem. My headset's gonna die. If you wanted to just sit in class on Discord and talk to your friends that way, no one really stopped you. Everyone knew that it was just a write-off year. However, I will say, grade 10 was the first year I took comm media, communications and media 10. And that was genuinely one of the first times in my life I was excited to learn. And I remember, wanting my teacher to shut up, not because I wasn't interested in what she was saying, but just because I wanted to do the work she was assigning. That was the class I learned how to do Photoshop. I got better at editing, and, fun fact, the first video on Antisocial, not the first video that you guys think of, which is the top 10, that was also made as a test for comm media, but the first actual video that is private and will never be unprivate was made for that class. And it is how to fix a Super Nintendo. I'm gonna need to plug in my headset, but I would like an autosave. It's weird that I'm older than Ben by a year. Yeah, you guys, I started streaming when I was 18. You guys were watching an 18-year-old lose his shit to Pizza Sim. How does that make you feel? Because, that's why all of you are here, let's be honest. It's Pizza Sim. I kind of want to rap, but I don't know where fucking Karen is. Did I chance it? Okay, I chanced it. Why wouldn't it ever be unprivated? It has my sister in it, and so I'd have to ask her. She'd probably be fine with it. But it also has, like, the front of my house. So, like, I don't want to dox myself. And, like, I don't remember if I put credits in for, like, stuff. I literally plagiarized the Scott the Woz joke in that video just because, you know, my comm media teacher didn't know who Scott the Woz was, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get called out on this. The give your keyboard an aneurysm, where you just slap your keyboard. I literally just copied that, word for word, basically shot for shot, except I didn't have a blue border. I really need to get out of here so I can plug in my fucking headset, but, you know, Dickweed over here is saying no. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just chancing it. Hold on. Okay, I need to stand up so I can activate my Faz wrench. Let me in this door. Okay. So, this should fall over now, right? Anyways, we have an autosave. So, I'm gonna take the headset off and charge it. I did buy a super long cable to try and do wired VR. Didn't work, but I should be able to use that cable as a charging cable. Alright, no, that's an N64 controller. Hold on, I need to get behind my computer here, because it's still plugged in back here, ain't it? Is it not? No, it is. Uh-oh. This is a fiber optic cable? Wait, hold on. How the fuck does a fiber optic cable charge? Chat, I might have been scammed. I don't know if this is actually... This was advertised as a fiber optic cable. But how does a fiber optic cable charge? You know? I know all you see is static right now. I'm dicking around. I'm trying to plug in the VR. Okay. I might have to stand now, which is sad. Okay. So, yeah, the headset is very not happy with its current status. Can I plug this in while having a okay, it's plugged in. I didn't get, like, a charge notification. It's at battery 11. Why is Steam set to 24-hour time? I'm not in the fucking military. Hold on. Is this not doing the do? Wait, let's see if I could plug it into my... Plug it into my head strap, which has a USB port for the battery bank. Okay, so let's unplug the battery bank. Back of my own fucking head. You charging, you piece of shit? No. Okay. Oh, I would like it if you did. This cable was charging the headset. Like, this, no, not. Okay, so, why was it charging the headset the other day, but not today? That's weird. Okay. Do I have a USB-C cable down here? I should... Okay, hold on. Where are my headphones? Where are my actual headphones? I need to take chat on the voyage. The voyage to charge the Oculus Quest 2! I don't know where my fucking headphones are. That's a problem. Weighted blanket that is heavy. How did I lose my headphones? This is so sad. This is so sad, chat. Alright, I might just have to manually hold the microphone as you guys come with me on my journey to try and find a USB-C cable that's long enough, or else stream is gonna end right now in a very anticlimactic fashion. Oh, so my watch is dying. Everything's dying, chat. Everything's dead. Everything's bad. Does this microphone's range extend upstairs to my room? Let's play a fun game. Hey, look. It's my room. Guys, I can see the game. It's running at 7 frames a second. I think I have a USB-C cable up here. Yep. Okay. Come here. Alright, chat, I have grabbed a USB-C cable. A fucking course. I grabbed a USB-C cable that is Atari branded. I am going to charge my state-of-the-art virtual reality headset with a fairly new universal charging cable standard. And that cable... that is, you know, in multiple ways the representation of the new, is made by fucking Atari. Okay. You want to charge today? I might need to move the cat and sit on the other couch. Is this gonna... Am I charging? Oh shit, I can actually just play this game with hand tracking? What? I'm not holding my controllers right now. That is insane. Okay. Headset? That didn't seem like the noise of the headset charging. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. This outlet is all kinds of fucked. Maybe I can change outlets? If my house ever burns down, it's gonna be that outlet. Yeah, this isn't charging. What the fuck? Why is nothing working today? Chat? Okay, you know what? We have been streaming almost 2 hours. I think I'm just gonna go until the headset dies. And then we might have to save doing all of Large Lad for tomorrow. Because, like, I mean, a 2-hour VR stream. Chad, I've lost the controllers. I have found the controllers. Because, like... Can I charge the... Okay, so apparently charging the external battery pack. Yeah, I know you do. Oh, goodbye, hands. Okay, well, well, I'm just gonna continue the voyage. Here we are. The Storytime Showroom. I did not come here on my first playthrough until we went looking for secrets. But This is a cool area and shows what makes... So one of the cooler things about Secret of the Mimic is that there are a lot of just fully optional areas. Okay. In the case of a power emergency, please grab the nearest star orphan and head to a marked exit. There isn't a way to start the show here, right? Like, this place is too fucked with Moon going plow through the floor. Like, there's not actually a show here, right? Is this the Mimic's secret? That just looks like Helpy. Wait, that just looks like... Or no, that looks like Funtime Freddy. What is that? You guys see right there? Oh, great. Karen's back. But, like, that's Funtime Freddy. With, like, the white top and then the purple bottom mount. Like, hold on. What does that look like? What does that look like in OBS? Can I see it? That just looks like Funtime Freddy. Why is Funtime Freddy's head in a box? What are you? What is that? Oh, wait, no, that's just... Is that just helpful? I don't know. Oh, that's just a dead helpful. Okay. So, yeah, basically Funtime Freddy. Yeah, okay. It made it look a lot more like Funtime Freddy because I was looking at him from, like, top down, so it made his head look a lot less tall. I really don't want to deal with fucking Mimic Man. But, you know, sometimes in life... Sometimes you don't get what you want. For example... Am I hidden here? Okay, now I'm in here. It's bedtime. Hi, Moon. Rocktopus. Alright. I don't... Why am I here? What is the purpose of being in here? I have to raise these stars. How I raise the star? Where'd my Faz wrench go? Yes, the headset's gonna die. We all are in the end. Case in point. Hi. Okay. Well, you know what, chat? I think I'm good calling it there for today. I didn't put back on my wrist strap, so I just threw him on the ground. I will say, I didn't really have that high of expectations for this. I was kind of half expecting it to be a disaster because PSVR was. Yes, I have many Pokemon cards. I have the Moonbryon, like the several $1,000 if a PSA 10 Moonbryon. I have that Moonbryon. But like I was kind of expecting this to be a bit of a disaster. So far, it's not. Credit where credit's due. We found one bug that was like that had been patched in a previous version, but we did it in a different way. And that's not bad. There is definitely some jank with how things are, you know, operating. But honestly, not bad. I've been having a good time. I don't actually feel that ill. I feel a bit ill. Not that bad though. So that's pretty cool. If you are new, click on all those links. I do want to get back to this probably tomorrow, but I make no promises. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Adios.